So with the group stages well and truly behind us now, the two sides walk out in front of a crowd that is more expectant than ever. There's a bit of a party atmosphere in the stands at the moment, but once the whistle goes, it is down to the serious business of knockout football. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. That was special. Now stand by for this. So this is the final grid. From now on, it is a mad dash to the finish line, Jim.
Well, you notice how everything feels that little bit different, Peter. The atmosphere too, whether through decibel levels or the sense of purpose, because this is the ultimate battle for survival now.
And the losers go home.
Nobody wants that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Vitinha gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, we're talking about a classic defensive midfielder, Peter. Always in the right place, always with an idea of what's going to happen next. He's very good at seeing that, and he also excels at getting the ball moving forward.
Baturina! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. But he's forced to go back. Perisic. It's Pasalic. Vuskovic. And it's Stanisic. Sucic. That is good strength. Vega. Now Ruben Diaz. João Cancelo. Now Ruben Diaz. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Opts for safety. Ruben Diaz. And it's Cancelo. Now João Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. João Cancelo. Now João Neves. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Neves. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now who's going to be first to this? Sutalo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found space here. Modric.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's just beyond his reach. João Cancelo. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Vega. And Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pasalic. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Sucic. Vitinha does well to get it back. Stanisic. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Croatia! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Croatia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Perisic in acres of space out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Surely now! No, not the best of headers. João Neves. Pedro Neto ventures forward. Now João Neves. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Now João Neves.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. And it's Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Now João Neves. And he's quick to return it. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. And he was quick to react. Modric. Perisic. Baturina. And he is deftly away. Perisic finding himself in space. Header! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So, half-time in the opener. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pedro Neto. Croatia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foot in. Stanisic had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Perisic. Vuskovic. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Pasalic. Sucic. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. João Neves looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going for goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And that's another good win of the ball. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Perisic. Guardiola. To Pasalic. Šutalo. Modric. Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. João Felix. Looking for options for movement. Sucic. Pasalic. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that has been slung wide. And it's been played through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Croatia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a pretty loose pass. He shifted it to the flank. Ball in towards... Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Budimir coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Cross needs to be good. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Portugal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Sucic. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a nicely shaped ball. Looking to play him in. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vega. Now it's Budimir. Ruben Dias. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been drilled in. And he can thump it away. And here's Neto. Back when it goes. Lobbed in behind. Vuskovic is there, and he can get that clear. Tries one from range. And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Número 11. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10. Número 9.
Pedro Neto.
Número 17. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And it's Vitinha. And it's Sucic. Modric. Spread to the right. Stood up well to him there. Rafael Leao venturing down the left. Modric. Sucic.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Perisic. And we're done. Portugal are out in round one. Ambitions unfulfilled, and it is yet another tale in the vast footballing archive of what could have been. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, it has to be said, they're out because they deserve to be. A disjointed and abject performance overall. That's never good enough at this level. We all know that.